Hello everyone, my name is Rijal. I'm fourth semester English education student from Midterm University. Okay, before I begin, I want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever been judged, excluded, or hurt by someone's words? Maybe it was just a joke. Maybe it was something repeated again and again. But for some people, that experience is not just a moment. It becomes something that stays in their minds for years. Today, I want to talk about a serious issue that many people still underestimate: bullying and its effect on mental health. Bullying is not just about physical feelings. It includes verbal abuse, social exclusion, and even cyberbullying. And most importantly, its impact is not only temporary, it can deeply affect a person's emotions and psychological well-being. According to research, bullying is strongly associated with mental health problems such as anxiety, depression, and even societal thought. Journal of Health Science Community. So, today I will explain three main effects of bullying on mental health. The point one, emotional and psychological damage. Second one, long-term mental health disorders. The third one, social and behavioral consequences. Okay, let's talk about the point one, emotional and psychological damage. First, bullying causes serious emotional hurt. When someone is bullied repeatedly, they often feel anxiety, depressed, insecure, worthless. That research shows victims of bullying commonly experience anxiety, low self-esteem, and even difficult to sleep. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine a student who is constantly called stupid in the class. At first, they might ignore it, but over time, they start to believe it. They stop participating. They lose confidence. Eventually, they might even avoid schools. This is so how bullying slowly destroys a person's self-image and self-confidence. Another important point is that bullying creates chronic stress. According to studies, continuous exposure to bullying disturbs emotional regulation and increased psychological pressure. Journal of Health Science Community. As a speaker, I want you to pause for a second and think. Words might seem small, but repeat words can shape someone's identity. Okay, let's talk about point two, long-term mental health disorders. Second, the effect of bullying do not stop after school. They can continue into adulthood. Research from the National Institute of Mental Health shows that people who were bullied as children have much higher risk of developing mental health disorders later in life, such as panic disorders, depression, anxiety disorders, and National Institute of Mental Health. In fact, victims can have up to four times higher risk of developing anxiety-related disorders compared to those who were not bullied. National Institute of Mental Health. Let's take a real-life scenario. A child who was bullied may grow up feeling unsafe around others, even in adulthood. They might struggle to trust people, feel constantly anxious in social situations, avoid to opportunities because of fear. There is also strong evidence that bullying is linked to suicidal thoughts and self-harm. This is why bullying is not just a skill problem. It is a long-term mental health issue. Let's talk about the last point, social and behavioral consequences. 3. Bullying affects how people interact with others and behave in society. Victims of bullying often withdraw from social interaction, feel lonely, avoid friendship. Studies shows that bullying can impair social development and make it harder for individuals to build healthy relationships. Journal of Health Science Community. But here's something interesting. Bullying doesn't only affect the victim, it also affects the bully. Research shows that individuals who bully others are more likely to develop aggressive behavior, antisocial personality traits, negative life outcomes. Even worse, these who are both victims and bullies, called bully victims, can the high risk of mental health problems, including depression and substance abuse. Let me give you a quick reflection. Bullying creates a cycle. People may hurt other people, so instead of solving problems, bullying spreads more damage in society. Okay, to conclude, bullying is not just a simple act of teasing or joking. It is a serious issue that can damage a person's mental health in many ways. Today, we have discussed three main effects. The one, emotional, physiological damage. The second, long-term mental health disorders. And the last one, social and behavioral consequences. All of this show one clear message. Bullying leaves scars that are not always visible but deeply felt. So what can we do? We can start with small action. Be more aware of our words and then support those who are being bullied and speak up instead of staying silent. Okay, maybe that's all from me. I'm Rijal. Thank you. Bye.